Video games are bad. They don't even provide cookies.
No, just old video games. Well, some old video games are bad. This is a good one, but it just has weird compatibility issues. Now, I wonder if OBS had anything to do with it. I guess we'll find
Maybe.
out.
Hey everybody, stop
It
only
did not.
optimizing your things for
Okay.
other things.
I guess I should go back to screen sharing. That is what I am forgetting. Alright. Look, everything is no longer jittering.
We did it.
Jittering wildly. We sure did.
The only
And now I'm here.
Yes.
Hey!
We have gained someone.
we fixed the graphics also.
Also, the Pope has disappeared and left his robe here.
Can't believe the Pope dissolved. He was a vampire the whole time.
Yep.
When I first played this game, I thought the Pope would be naked.
Oh, my controller's rumbling.
Let's see her shaking it. Naked Pope. Goodbye.
Okay.
Well,
I didn't want it anyway, whatever.
Hey, did you know that the Vatican is a secret space labyrinth?
Yes. Question, why is the Vatican a secret space labyrinth?
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man. Uncle, what can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried.
How did you get back here?
Climb up. We have to get out.
oh man, I thought he was about to bury you alive.
Yeah, he doesn't quite do the old betrayal.
It's like, I thought I was about to say, well, now both of these pieces of Eden will be trapped in here forever. Later.
In peace? Nope.
As well as you. Can't go that way. Or can I? Oh, I see. I don't know if the other games highlighted like the path for you to take in Eagle Vision. I think this might be the first time for that.
Nice, they've improved.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Also, it does look like they aged Mario a bit for this game.
Yeah. He's a bit rougher than he used to be.
Well, they had the option this time. They didn't just have like the weird, super specific, like locked in place faces.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio. Now.
This is the voice of the devil!
You know, these things are getting shovey.
Love the guy just going, boo.
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
Oh, Cardinals.
Ooh, fancy hats.
Excuse us, gentlemen.
Be ready to fight.
Why?
What are you doing?
Saving you from the look of things.
Not
I
bad
wonder-
for an old man.
Agreed. You still have some skills.
Buona questa.
Okay, so
Excellent.
yeah, combat is pretty much the same. We
Good
still
one.
got, although
Impressive.
we are stuck with the, I think this is Altair's sword. It kind of automatically equipped us with what the game thinks we should have at this point. Oh, here we go. The best the best thing that Brotherhood adds is kill streaks.
Yeah.
Immediately after you execute an enemy, you can point a direction and press the button again, and you execute another one, and another one, and another one.
That seems powerful.
It's
Incredible.
it seems really powerful, but it can be interrupted by some enemies, and it's mostly just a time saver.
It's so weird when you're fighting 150 like nothing dudes. You aren't sitting there for a year. I really enjoy the kill streaks.
They are a definite mainstay for the rest of the series, and it's a welcome addition.
From how detailed this area is, I can assume Rome will be a new stomping ground.
Rome is the only stomping ground, in fact.
Oh.
I remember one of the things people complained about for this game is that there was only one playable city in the game, and it was Rome. But it is huge compared to what we've been in before.
It is true.
Yeah, I mean, the previous cities, like Florence, pretty big, Venice, pretty big, but the other ones are kind of.
Well, usually
have a whole lot to them.
the precedent that the original game kind of set is that there would be, 2 or 3 other locations in which you would spend most of your time, and maybe a couple smaller ones, and then 2 kind of built on that. And then Brotherhood kind of broke that formula a bit.
Well, I can respect shaking things up a little. I mean, I think one of the problems, the complaints I hear about Ubisoft collecty open worldy games is failure to deviate from the formulas.
Yeah.
If we do in this game.
This decision is yours alone.
So,
to make.
they
Only
start
do so
you off
quickly.
with this game with one of the most powerful items in the Assassin's Creed universe.
Yep, and the
Give it
best
to
armor in the
Zab.
game.
You can do with it as you will.
Yeah.
Bene.
Jump!
Bye, Mario.
I love the cold openings that the Assassin's Creed games do. I mean, I just love them in general, but I always love it when games do this.
I like this big, giant, sweet, shot of the city. Real nice looking.
Look at the city that we modeled.
Don't you think it's cool?
And we have our hood down. Oh, never mind. Loaded too fast. Oh, I guess I lied. Our villa is also in the game.
Then Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long
Well.
ago, and another is coming.
Far in the future, Vero.
We only have...
Then we need not
Hang
worry
on.
about it.
I only have 53,000 florins. What happened to
Perhaps
like
our work
half
is
of my money?
finished.
Would that be so bad?
Spent it.
Interesting that they gave you. I mean, that's a pretty big
We
chunk of
upgraded
change.
the arsenal while you were away.
Or at
I
least
think
it
And it is
was.
now customary
They were
for you to
aware of
fire
the amount
cannonballs
of
at
money people were
visitors.
ending the
My
game with,
apologies.
because
We only installed them a few
Yeah.
days ago.
it's a
My
lot.
men are still being trained
Usually.
in their use.
I mean, at this point, Ezio is basically kind of like a rich nobleman. More or
You
less.
do run a city-state.
Yeah. Alright, Mario, where are we going? We're going into the city? We weren't allowed to do this in the first game. Or in the second game. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Madonna.
Well, the second game is basically the first game for a lot of people.
Buongiorno.
It's the first Ezio game.
Two of them.
Yeah.
This place just keeps getting better.
Bene.
Thanks to you.
Brother.
Claudia.
Hey, look, she looks different and older.
And she has
It is
lines
good to be
again.
home. How is mother?
Speaking
She's
of,
fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Condessa of Forley is here to welcome you. I had no idea you were so famous.
Katarina? Here?
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Also, Ezio's hair is
Gather the
longer.
others in Mario's study tonight. I'll explain everything
He
there.
aged a lot on the trip
Steel
back.
yourself, Ezio.
Yeah.
They will have many questions.
Claudia!
In the other game, he just cut it every time he got to the city.
Oh, okay.
Your next available memory is always shown on the minimap.
You can always make progress if you want to make some progress.
So yeah, everything's pretty much the same. We can't shop anymore. Presumably because we bought everything already. Oh,
Can't die your... Aw.
That's a man.
This box is heavy.
this box
You
is
always
heavy.
get stuck with this.
The citizens are so much more talkative now.
Ah,
Don't be bashful, guys.
Hello, ma'am.
Man, people... Like,
Some help.
sure, people are shocked and kind of disapproving of
flowers.
climbing in other cities,
Husband must
fine.
be very
But
lucky.
around here, they should be
I am the
hooting
lucky
and
one.
hollering.
I have you here to
Yeah,
help me.
pretty much. It's kind of
Hey, that's
goes with
not
the
boy.
territory.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditore's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this
like-
town walks with such
She
daring.
doesn't know who you
I'm
are.
certain Ezio Auditore himself would be impressed.
I-
What do you know of Ezio?
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I
I
gather,
guess you did
he's distant.
spend
He is
like
right.
Venice,
I have
theoretically.
Yeah.
Oh no. You? The party was intended to be a surprise. Promise you will not tell Claudia.
What will you do to keep me quiet?
I am sure I can think of several things.
I'll be waiting to hear them when we get there.
I've thought of several things. The list is as follows. I made you some shoes.
Give me food.
Now about earning my silence.
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
It's exciting music for carrying a box of flowers. I wonder, does the game also assume that I found all the statues in the backyard?
Don't know.
You'd think they would. Whoa.
Doesn't
Whoa.
look like it.
Citizen getting free runny.
They're practicing on the, little baby walls.
Yeah.
Oh man, here's Ezio's coming back to town. Gotta jump on it. Gino, get on the wall.
So it does not have the statues in the backyard, so I guess they dematerialized.
Somebody
what else?
broke them.
What else is in here? The codex pages are still on the wall. I feel like they look different.
Do they still got the map on them?
Uh,
I'd assume so.
No.
No. Huh.
Curious. They have been, they are inert. It seems like that's the only room that we can go in, too. Unless there's one on the top floor.
Maybe.
Nope. Can't explore my own house, because the doors are closed.
It closed all my doors.
Ezio can't go in closed doors. Is the front door open?
Not with that attitude, it's not.
Nope. Just the study is the only room that's open. I wanted to go upstairs into the loft again and go see my assassination portraits.
Not allowed.
Dang it. So, yeah, we actually have all the equipment that we did at the end of the first game.
It wouldn't make sense otherwise.
Got our sword, our gun, poison, twin hidden daggers, and a bunch of other stuff. We got
Ability
money.
to toss money.
Yep.
Now that's more like it.
Now you're speaking my language.
I am a benevolent noble. Hello, sir.
Buongiorno.
Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Everybody's
Not
faces
despair.
are so much more
I will bring
animated,
it
and I
back.
love it.
God bless you, Ezio.
This guy, though, he just makes me think of the Burger King.
Oh God, I own Sneak King, and it's one of the worst purchases I've ever had. Up, up.
Come on.
Up. Just of
There we go.
course.
That's a little weird.
Horse needs to go somewhere.
Here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up with the horses. Promise me you will enjoy your good health. Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news. Arrivederci, Ezio.
Spoilers, this game is like an hour long. You just help a bunch of people around town and then you're done. The game ends. Ezio's life is finished.
He looks directly at the camera and says "Arrivederci." The
Oh,
coolest
shit, is that
thing they
new?
added, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The lifts are new.
Woo!
They are a quick way to get up. They're a lot of fun.
They're so cool.
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes, Signor Ezio.
May I try one?
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
Then it is up to me to find him.
We do not want to waste your time.
It is not any trouble. I have all the time in the world now.
Just gonna keep tempting fate there, Ezio.
Do not worry. Nothing could ever happen to me.
Thankfully, he is still on this wall. There he is.
Salve, Messere. We need you to fix the cannons on the battlements.
Leave me be. I do not begin repairs before noon.
Do you know what time it is?
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons. Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic. You need to feel her out. Give her a little encouragement. We are only equipped with simple cannons now, but I got hold of a design from France, a hand cannon. Something called a wrought iron murderer. Imagine firing a cannon from your hands.
I mean,
That's something to look forward to.
That is the future.
Listen, our little pepper box is fun and all, but if we could have a wrought iron murderer,
yeah, it's true.
we could kill 20 popes.
We do actually get a new ranged weapon in this game, and it's a pretty good one.
What have you done? We used them. They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it.
Alright, we get to shoot a cannon.
Aim at something to test the alignment.
Oh God, no. Oh,
Why is this so loud?
it's so very loud.
Okay.
I can't. Okay, so there better be a time where we actually get to use this for an assassination. Just come on.
I'd be the king of missed opportunities, wouldn't it?
still out. I don't know why. Like context-sensitive sound cues or something.
Jeez.
At least someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other one.
But why?
I must go.
Thanks for your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow, do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny. Now fix the second cannon.
Those guys are wacky.
They're just so mad at each other.
God, I hope this better not be just humanizing your townspeople before they all get murdered and send you on a revenge quest.
That sounds like lazy writing. I've heard that one before.
We still got our tackle, thankfully.
And still knock over anybody who's in the way.
Yep.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Caterina, to what do I owe the pleasure of your presence here?
I desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I can give you what you seek. But we will talk later. Mother.
It's our mom.
Hey, thanks for all the flowers.
Also Machiavelli.
Though not, I think, as any of us expected. I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo. He used the power of the papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Combining the staff and the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity.
Moving painting.
I mean,
Then
that's the
she called out
best
to a
description he could give.
Desmond,
Yeah, I mean,
as if he were there, standing beside me. After her warning, she vanished.
who's this day?
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the terrible weapon we feared. This is good news.
What of this goddess, this Minerva? Did she appear human?
Yes, but her words proved otherwise. All of her kind died many years ago. I wish I could show you the magic she performed.
Who is Desmond, and where are these temples Minerva spoke of?
I do not know.
Perhaps we must search for them.
Tell me how it ended with Borgia. Did Rodrigo beg forgiveness? Make
Machiavelli.
excuses? Promise power in return?
No.
About Machiavelli in this is that he looks really like unassuming, so he's the
I'm
perfect person to
surprised
be a
he remains so
scheming
composed.
jerk.
Yeah.
I let him
Yeah.
leave.
The Spaniard lives!
Oh
Once
no.
our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him. We're sure to suffer for it.
I am not here to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
No. I am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
Okay.
Goodbye. Oh, we're in our house now.
Nice.
But now we can't leave. We're trapped in here. Oh, hey, they added some plants.
I can't believe we locked Desmond in his own house.
These plants were not here. Oh no. Don't tell me I have to use the stairs.
Yes.
No.
Doesn't mean you can't climb your own pillars.
God, fine. I used the stupid stairs. For the first time in like 20 years.
Look, a painting you could buy in the old DOS game.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
All the paintings are here. Ah, yes. This is the required fan service.
It's like a Bond movie. But with Ezio.
This extended undressing sequence. Although for a video game of this time, having like an undressing sequence like that looked pretty good.
Yeah, the ability to take off a boot, something impressive.
Welcome home.
Hi, Katerina.
I can't believe in the last Assassin's Creed game, we turned Ezio into a millionaire playboy philanthropist.
Nice PG sex scene.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it is a little racy for PG. Maybe PG-13.
Yeah.
Ready to go again?
I don't know. Did you see the way she arched her back? She was crazy.
One should always have the freedom to choose. Shh. What's that?
Probably just training exercises.
Oh god, the training's all fucked up.
Oh,
I have to find Mario.
Yeah.
Rally the troops.
We don't get
My
to
men
see
are in the
Ezio
courtyard.
naked.
I aim to lead them around back.
he doesn't get the
flank
rain
attackers.
at the end.
Stay out of
Just
sight.
to it up.
No.
No. But you were right, Pio.
Yeah.
Give some character to the people of the city.
Hey,
I'm shocked. Shocked at
my Steam overlay is working as well.
Hello, Final Fantasy 14.
It's the Borgia.
How did we not see this?
They must have danced to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Use the cannons above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme. Uncle, be careful.
I will.
That was quite the jump to land on a horse.
Oh no, the money!
Excuse me, people.
They're fleeing. They're going.
We lost all our money, we lost the armor of Altair, we lost our second hidden blade, our large medicine pouch, our large poison vial.
All of it was in the house.
pouch.
Shouldn't have took all the clothes off.
Yep.
Lost, largely.
Bye, horse.
Lost our horse. I wish they just put another pop-up that said lost horse.
Where's the cannon? Why is everything so loud?
Those cannons.
There's gotta be something that I am missing here.
Ooh, maybe he's got a lot of cannons, huh?
towards you.
A lot of cannons.
Oh, it's just all explosion.
I am so sorry. Oh, I missed.
All the pre-pro going in and setting up the sound, all for naught. They put the cannons in your ear.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't have control over this sound.
No.
Yeah, it's
for some reason.
It's just loud.
Not like this.
Nope.
Multiple siege tower neat. Oh Jesus.
Man, this is not giving it to be honest.
Come on, guys. Flee the village faster.
What? We can't hear you over the sound of the cannon.
I'm sorry.
Did you want us to flee?
Oh. We failed the race.
We did. I don't really know how you're supposed to destroy that many cannons.
Well, I guess it's just better, you know. We had some hiccups with the radius. Dice was good at it.
Sorry? Sorry, one more time.
Dice was wondering if he could get on commentary.
Yes. There we go.
I'm sorry, Ezio. I had to take your sound away.
It's so
Hello.
much louder than I thought. That sucked.
Well, I haven't been on here since the first episode, so in the second episode of Assassin's Creed, I'm looking forward to what's going on.
Yeah.
The chat says destroy the towers.
Okay. It keeps telling me to destroy the enemy cannons.
Kill them towers. Hey, thanks for ringing. Oh no, the story continues.
He's dead, signore.
So what nonsense has our protagonist Assassin's Creed got him so this time?
Pissed off another rich family.
Yeah, basically.
Well, the same rich family.
True. He pissed off more of that family. Directly.
Some townspeople still haven't escaped. Keep
I
going.
honestly don't know how to be better at this.
So I have a question. Have we assassinated anyone yet?
I mean, it has only been like an hour.
Shooting infantry soldiers with a cannon and assassination.
Yeah, that is true.
It's a bit weird to me, though, that they would start off with this minigame and not the assassinating.
A bit.
Well, I mean, let's not forget how long the intro in AC2 was.
Yeah, it was pretty long.
Which starts with a fist fight. Cause
yeah, that's true.
I mean,
fist fight.
Well, to be fair, though, that fifth favorite I know of Assassin's Creed 2 did foreshadow the end of the game.
That
You
is
know
also
what?
true.
You're not wrong. And you're right again, because this is the end of Assassin's Creed, this game. You just put cannons on your wrist, and you are gun assassin.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just feels weird to me. This is also like a product of the time when they're just like, throw in as many mini games as possible.
Gotta do it.
That is kind of this game in a nutshell.
Core mechanics, what the fuck are those? Give them that cannon. It's tower defense. Where Ubisoft, there are 1,000 men on this project and they've got to do something.
Yep.
Everybody's getting a paycheck.
Everyone loves the spider tank minigame.
It's pretty fun. It looks like we're destroying the towers, and there's only like 70 people to go. We're free. It's fine. We can't fail.
Yeah.
Some townspeople still haven't escaped. Keep going.
Okay, that looks a bit better. Hopefully, I can't. Oh, can I reach those cannons from here? No, I guess I
So, if my memory of the last time I saw the ending of Assassin's Creed 2 serves, Ezio decided not to kill the guy he wanted. He's trying to kill all game, and then it turns out aliens were using this to shock Desmond in the future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought that up in this game. The Machiavelli says, like, why didn't you kill him, you idiot? Now these guys are gonna... Brings us to where we are now.
You know, Ezio, if you kill any of these guys who are attacking your city, that's kind of like revenge in the present, so...
It's true. Air assassinate. It
There
worked.
we go. We killed the guy.
We did an assassination. Game over.
Yep.
Nah, you didn't cradle in the arms, doesn't count.
You're right. Oh, beans.
It was kind of hard to tell from the lack of sound, but one of the new kill execution animations is I stab a guy and then I shoot him with my wrist gun.
Okay, I thought I saw that.
Isn't there one where you knock a guy on his knees and then shoot him with the wrist gun, execution style?
I think.
Yikes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I remember getting that one a lot because I was like, nice.
There we go. Yep, that's the one. It's a big guy.
So I'm going to guess by this sequence, siege battles are going to be a thing this game?
At least once or twice.
Sorry, what'd you say, Zara?
I said not really, but...
Okay, so this would be like if Dark Souls opened up the racing segment.
Well, I mean, this is, the inciting incident of the plot. Your city
True.
gets ruined. So you have to... I mean, otherwise, how else will you have a game about gaining things when you already have all the things?
Yeah.
I mean, you could have started with an in media res flashback of him killing a dude, and then just while that was happening, flashback to this stuff.
They actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude.
I know you're there,
Well, fighting that dude.
He dodges the assassin.
What the fuck is this dude? This dude fucking brought a bunch of women to a gas formation.
That's his sister.
We've had too much bloodshed. I think the cleansing is in order.
Hold that thought while I get the sound back.
Someone turn the cannons back up.
So
Continue.
This an invitation from my family to yours.
It's a gun stick.
Everybody gets shot.
Boom, boom.
you get a bullet, and you get a
So my understanding also was in the second game. And in the second game, Ezio realized revenge was pointless or something.
A little bit.
I can
Spoiler.
Are they gonna make his motivation revenge again?
I cannot fight like this.
The rest of his family is dead now.
Gotta fight. Gotta avenge everybody.
Oh yeah, I guess there's 2 kills with the thing, the gun.
The Assassin's Creed, as we all know, is if they put one of you guys in the hospital, you put that one of theirs in the morgue.
Yep.
It's more revenge in this game than Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
But there's more revengeance in that game.
Wow, that guy just got crushed. Oh, I'm wounded. You can tell because I'm holding my stomach, and I get it. My arm is limp.
And you only got 5 health boxes.
How that I don't understand. How'd you lose all your health boxes?
Well, a lot of them were armor.
Yeah,
right?
it was armor.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. Trying to see if she has the gold dagger thing, because it looked like she just blocked that sword barehanded.
She grabbed his wrist.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
I feel like the execution animations in this game are actually a lot more brutal than they were in the last one. Like,
Well, I mean, it looks like when she, like in game, someone attacked her and she just blocked it with barehanded. And then I just saw her walking off casually to the side.
I like the idea of her doing that now. The deadliest of assassins.
men just flying in from the sky.
Hallelujah.
Just look at my fan fiction. Slash fic it with Ezio and all the city's guards.
Claudia. Oh, that guy just died. He just straight up collapsed over nothing.
She's walking so casually.
Alright, gotta save my family. Again.
Does picking up bodies ever have a use?
I will hold them back.
Guards, if they see a dead body, they will kind of like investigate a bit, so you can actually like hide bodies and stuff to be stealthier, but you almost never have to.
Let me through. I must go help the troops.
I think there's like a couple missions where like it can kind of be useful because you got to bring people to a spot.
Yeah.
And you don't want a bunch of guards hanging around from the city.
It also just occurred to me that Ezio got shot, and then it was immediately.
We could not leave without you.
No, he's really strong.
Protect our mother.
Mom still has not spoken a word.
She hasn't gotten over everything.
Well, I didn't collect all the feathers.
You monster.
Where's Mario? I thought he would be waiting for us.
The Borgia infantry are circling the town!
Mario is dead. You must leave this place. Take mother to Firenze. Get me a horse.
You are not coming with us. Where are you riding?
To Roma.
Go, my son. Destroy.
Oh, there we go.
But remember for whom we assassins fight.
Man, I'm gonna let so many people off the hook for this.
Oh, right. I've been shot.
It's one of those slow-acting bullets.
Bullets, a lot of it's a damage over time bullet.
Yeah.
First one ever invented.
Achievement unlocked. We got shot.
I mean, well, you know, damage over time would not be completely an accurate way to describe the effects.
One of you tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desert. Piece of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples.
I'm waiting for the plot towards the end of this thing where it turns out that the gods give Ezio something that lets him see things from his future descendants.
See,
So then Ezio begins playing as Desmond.
That would be so cool.
To find the temples, I'm convinced we need to get our hands on Ezio's Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditore Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the PoE sometime in 1507, but when I try to access that DNA sequence, he seems to be remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Exactly, maybe.
I believe you experienced something similar back at Abstergo, didn't you?
Subject 15 exhibited memory within memory-like patterns, but she was pregnant. The memories of both the fetus's father and mother were competing.
My God, Ezio's
Desmond's not
pregnant.
At least, as far as I can tell. Might just have had a big lunch.
Can you skip ahead to a later memory?
No, it doesn't work.
Well, that sounds familiar. We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here. Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory. Either that, or Rebecca's just
We
not
have
very
to
good
justify
engineer.
this being a video game.
What? I'm simply
Yeah, this
listing
is
possible
all just
explanations.
faces kind of weird for me
That is
because
amongst
like,
the most likely. Touchy.
okay,
This
but
place isn't secure. Cell phone
I guess
surveillance can see
we
right
can't
through the
just
walls.
access this part of his memory because we need to have
Are
it
you
sink in
kidding?
yet. But
Abstergo upgraded
you
his
can
cell
access
towers
the
ages
previous
ago.
memories
They go
just
through everything
fine
above
leading up
ground.
to that.
They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me.
But
So what I'm saying,
we can't anymore because now we're in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. We can't get our old memories back.
yeah. So the only way to do this now, I guess, would be to start from the very first ancestor, which was a small single-celled organism, and work our way up through history until we get to this guy.
Alright, I'm curious as to
Blocking
why
from the inside. We're not getting in this way.
What's our next move?
The
nobody
road
just
slopes
like
back into the highway. This is not a good
bulldoze
place
this.
for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
Well, help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way into the sanctuary.
Hey, I think I've got something.
You know Desmond's a character now. Okay, sorry.
For some reason, this reminds me of Scooby-Doo. Look at the Scooby.
We're chasing a ghost.
Yeah.
Future ghost.
Wait, that's no ghost. They tie it up. Both of them. It's Mr. Evil Pharmacy Guy.
Warren Vidic, how did you get here?
Desmond.
Oh,
that
come
was
on.
Pretty.
Could assassinate you
Awesome.
dive.
It just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Would have been 10 out of 10 had he just been hallucinating the Hail Bay and just slammed his back into the dirt.
How did she get down? There was only the one ladder.
Jump.
She dived to a less impressive barrel
Why
ahead.
won't this turn on?
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the embedded 6 type.
What? Desmond? I know how to have fun.
Oh, that's very convincing. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay, okay, after we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
We have light.
Oh,
Man.
banter.
The volume mixing in this game is all over the place.
What was that?
I don't see anything.
Run! Get out before I soldati catch you! Correte! Go!
Oh man.
That guy got owned.
They escaped through here.
He's still there.
Ezio and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I would hope he would still be.
I know it's difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? How long before I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead.
Tomorrow.
We're focusing on the present, okay?
Thanks, Lucy. You're free. After 10,000 years.
Great, it's stuck.
I can get it.
Finally.
Ready?
Teamwork.
Good old co-op action.
I know, like, the more
Any
recent
chance you can lift
Assassin's
that
Creed
gate?
have, like,
Not
explicit
unless you want me to
supernatural
end
things
up
to
like
them,
that skeleton.
but I'm guessing that's not happening yet.
I'll find a way around.
I mean, the pieces of Eden are magic.
They're technology.
My understanding is, like, in, like, the when you go to, there's a DLC of the Egypt one, you literally go to the afterlife.
I mean, yeah, those ones have gotten kind of crazy, and I don't know how they
Watch out for
justify
bats.
it. But
I meant it. You should see it.
To my understanding, it's still going to the afterlife is not. It might just be more technology.
It's
Desmond?
animus weirdness.
Like, they're literally like the jackal-headed underworld things there and giant
Stay with me.
scorpions.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Well, I mean, you know, the aliens made humans, maybe they made something else fun.
I remember something about Odyssey that was like,
Need anything
that's
follow
not
you?
real. Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Well, we'll get there
Desmond,
eventually.
We can't climb this.
Zara's locked in.
How about you give me a boost?
No escape.
That's a bad idea.
They're making the games faster than they can play
Here,
them.
and you grab the ledge.
Even worse.
Follow me.
How about this?
How about this?
What are you going
How
to
about this?
Nice job.
I aim to please. I wonder how old these tunnels are.
Middle Ages, probably. Luckily, the beams still hold our weight.
After all this time in the Animus, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you're really getting fat.
Oh, sorry, Lucy.
Oh man.
To widen the Animus.
This
Seriously?
fucking banter and what chemistry?
Up we go.
Why, this is fantastic chemistry and banter.
You're
Wow,
right,
guys, I can't believe we have to play Assassin's Creed.
No, not us, them. Jeez.
You know, when I came here last,
When Ezio came here.
yeah, I meant Ezio.
Shouldn't put you through all this. It's not right.
Hey, all joking aside, I'm having the time of my life. And it's thanks to you.
Just focus on where you're going, okay?
You're gonna get us both killed. Hey, Des, remember that one time you stole a pen?
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers, then what would be left for you?
The Animus.
Thing?
Nice try.
Ready?
Man. Just... I'm trying to remember, like, these predate Uncharted, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It's really Nathan Drakey, huh?
Yeah.
Something's open.
Voiced by Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake, starring Nathan Drake.
Yeah, I finally found it, and there certainly are things in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Well, good.
I can't wait until we reach them.
Great.
Until
Ezio
they'll
gets a
stop
bath,
doing
Caterina
that.
Sforza, and I get a swim in a toilet. I've got this one.
Hey, the Assassin's Blade is more than just stabbing. It's also for doors.
This always really bothered me because, like, that blade does not look sturdy enough to do this.
Ah, it's fine.
It's made of space age alloys.
Spalloys.
How do I get over there? Oh, I guess I just have to swim. For some reason,
it's freezing.
I thought water would kill me.
Whining.
It's easy for you to say.
thought Desmond
You're
was
consuming
Sonic.
medieval toxic waste. Ugh. I smell terrible.
You're exaggerating.
No, I really smell terrible. Smell me.
I don't. I mean, my sense of smell is completely shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this the bleeding effect? Well, oh no.
Yeah. You can only smell things in ancient Italy.
Ready?
Clearly, he needs to go back into the Animus in order to learn how to smell.
That's the logical conclusion. They just form a whole person by like taking different memories from people they.
aren't I?
I like to think like they go to this point where they like in this like real world they get to a locked door and Desmond's like, I know what to do. So he goes back into like the Animus so Ezio can learn how to lockpick, so he learns how to lockpick.
That
Matrix
I mean,
style.
Ezio was in that Thieves Guild. He probably knows how to lockpick.
Great, the bridge is out. We can't jump this.
I have an
Alright,
idea.
drinking
You'll have
game.
to help me. Stand at the edge.
Every
and get ready.
time Desmond complains, take a shot.
Ready? We need to survive to the end.
Yeah.
Do we?
Also, I like how she didn't actually explain what her plan was. She was just like, stand there and get ready.
I was gonna make a joke how she was gonna say, okay, I'll just boost you over. They actually did it.
Yeah.
Jump across.
Nice work.
I'm also an assassin.
Bats will be disappointed.
For now.
I was kind of hoping that would break on him.
This is pre-Uncharted.
You'd have to go full Nathan Drake to jump on something and have it break out from under him. Give the traditional oh craps.
I mean, he's Nolan North.
Desmond here might break out a Sully and then. Oh, wait. Lucy. That was close.
He's Nolan North, and we are in an abandoned ancient ruin.
This is very Uncharted.
wait here.
Especially like the camera angles and stuff.
Get that bridge down for you.
Yeah.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last
Like, all of the Desmond sections from now on become more and more Uncharted, and it didn't help that they added to Desmond's like character and stuff by like opening his shirt, giving him bird design. He also has a backpack.
And they've also tried adding personality, but by trying to make him snarky, but he just sounds like he's complaining. Why do I have to be in this game?
Why do I have to do
Now it's
everything?
my turn to even the score.
Never mind the ghosts.
There.
Thanks. It's a start.
I have expected him to start off by trying to walk across the ghost
Do
bridge.
your magic.
Just as an illustration of how visions are bad for you.
I don't slide down ladders anymore.
Nah, but you see, PO, they have Desmond saying visions are bad.
So he can say more things, and you can, relate to him more. Like, when you see all them visions of ghosts from the past.
We no longer have our jump and grab ability either. At least not as Desmond.
He's got to level up for that one.
Bled it out.
It just occurred to me that like, Desmond's also probably descended from a lot of people like we meet also in these games. So it'd be pretty fucked up if like during like a failed assassination we also he was doing he stabbed a guy but he later managed to survive the injury. We get the cradle in the arms scene from both like Ezio's view and that guy's view.
Man, I would enjoy that a lot.
I can
Alright.
see the sanctuary.
The extended parkour tutorial is over now.
Parkour.
We're in the void again.
Well, that's what happens when you do parkour.
They can't. They can't do the Animus loading screens like they do when you're playing as Ezio, so they'd have to just stick you in a black void as Desmond.
It's only fair.
The inner workings of Desmond's mind.
Wow.
He looks so old. Ezio must have come back here way after the attack. But why?
Desmond!
Yeah.
Right. Let's open that door.
Oh yeah, I see you're having a mental breakdown. Oh well, that's interesting.
I mean,
I can't jump over that.
I'm kind of. It seems like she should be wanting. They're searching for the thing Ezio put here. Seeing Ezio's memory ghost might be helpful.
You would think so, but also.
Remember how it showed us that extended sequence of Ezio locking the door?
Yeah,
There's
probably
something
not
here.
important.
Oh, I cut Lucy's line off.
You know, I suspect Wood wouldn't hang up
You guys
this.
did it.
About bloody time.
Thanks, Sean.
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
Look at these punk kids in their Animus.
That is quite the setup.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good here. Sean, hide the van in town and make sure you aren't followed.
What is that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me.
You know I made fun of the spine bump in the first game, but I feel like they should have just made it larger in every subsequent game. Until like Ezio was just like, or Desmond was just stretched out completely, like curved at the end of the final game.
Terrifying.
Make that man a hook.
I am become Hook.
So, last game they did this thing where you went out of the Animus like one time to practice your assassin abilities for hopping back in for the rest of the game to break up the
Look
action.
around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's
This game makes you get out of the Animus so many times.
If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
Well, alright.
There are secrets hidden around this old place.
They sure are.
So was there ever an Assassin's Creed game where it was entirely in the modern day?
Not yet.
Not if you don't count Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, the
Ezio
fact that
can
this
still
is
do the assassin shuffle.
Nice.
So, I mean, this appears to be like an inhabited, kind of museum town or something. They've got streetlights.
Yeah, there are
Which
people
brings
here.
the question of why the manor is just left dilapidated. I mean,
Because shut up.
is it like just the assassins have like bought the land and just leave it like that as a monument?
I probably like whoever owns this land just says, yeah, don't touch that building, and people, can we tear it down to build this? No.
Zap. I'm pretty sure that was not safe at all.
That's fine.
You should probably, to really turn off electrical things before you pop them open and mess with them.
Listen,
There's
there's a light.
big electric warning sign right next to it. Don't do the thing.
That just means be careful.
Yeah. Alright, that's two. But yeah, if you look around town, there's like garbage cans, and it's very clear that people live here. I think there's some like little scooters and stuff.
Yep.
Parked. There's a bike.
Oh, look, there's a truck.
There's a bike here.
I never know how to pronounce the city's town's name. It's like Monterigoni or something, right?
I think it's soft G, Monteriggioni.
Yeah, I think so.
Monteriggioni.
It's fettuccine.
Fettuccine Racconi Alfredo Ragu. How you doing?
I love that pasta.
Monterey Johnny's.
I love
Hey,
that
welcome.
restaurant.
Welcome to Monterey. Get yourself some Ezio Auditore.
He doesn't have an Italian accent. He's got like a New York accent.
How you doing?
I actually just saw like a YouTube video about how to make Alfredo sauce. Turns out the authentic stuff actually doesn't even have any cream in it. It's just butter. It's butter, pasta water, and cheese.
Delicious.
Disgusting.
You don't like Alfredo sauce?
Cheese.
Well, no,
Czar, where is the cheese eating minigame? I want Ezio to just stuff himself with Parmigiano Reggiano.
Yes, it's booted. We're good
I would
to
play
go.
it.
Just an entire fucking wheel.
Anyone? Hello, am I speaking out loud? Hello?
Cuts it up with his hidden blade.
Let's get started.
Sit in the animus. Press any button. Which one's the any button? Achievement unlocked.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR
I remember the episode of The Simpsons you're referencing, and so I'm just thinking of like Ezio just putting that stupid dipping bird in the animus.
VR training.
The VR. Ugh.
Yeah.
You have to fight a legendary soldier.
Actually, could you imagine an Assassin's Creed game written by Hideo Kojima?
Yep. I would love the crap out of it.
I keep forgetting that I can do the kill streak.
Oh.
Gotta get a kill streak.
Yeah, if an enemy attacks you while you're doing it, they can't interrupt you. Oh yeah, the guard counter or the grab counters in this game are a lot more interesting.
What years, like Assassin's Creed this game took place?
You can access more VR
What
year?
desktop.
Yeah.
As you complete training
Like
sessions,
the
we'll add additional
Ezio section.
Okay.
1499, I think.
Okay.
Or I see a 1459 there.
Oh yeah.
Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond. Good. Now select.
So this was a Hideo Kojima game. We just had like long half-hour cutscenes where someone just explained some current trend going on.
For the record, I am not in control of this menu section.
But what if there are memories I just want to forget?
Oh.
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
I really want you to not mess up your brain.
One last thing.
Nah, you're already seeing ghosts, bro. It's too late.
The way Ezio lived them,
Gotta take bricks.
you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started.
I'm waiting for like the tragic ending here where Desmond saves the world, but his mind is so gone he's just trapped in the Animus forever.
Desmond,
That's what happened to the last guy.
codes from the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence.
Wait a minute.
The codes
Simulation.
coordinates inside the
I didn't know this was a prequel to The Evil Within.
tagged the landmarks pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database.
You
won't find anything there, but
I don't know if there's anybody that powerful in the simulation.
True.
Like, what's for that dude's name?
Ruvik?
Ruvik, yeah.
Okay, I've only played the sequel, and spoilers for the sequel, I guess, if anyone cares. But at one point, there's the side quest where, like, this guy's like, dude, I have a plan to get out of here. So, like, you break into this one area and you clean it out, and he's like, yeah, we just get in this bathtub and we can escape, and he doesn't. And you're like, oh, good, he got out of here. So then you walk into the room, and Sebastian just sees, like, a file on it and says, like, oh, by the way, there's only a 25% chance of working, everyone's just trapped in here forever. It's like,
Sucks to
rip,
suck.
bro. I think he was like one of 2 characters in that game who were actually nice to you.
So I don't know if these are new robes that we get, or if these are just supposed to be our old robes. They are definitely different than the ones we used to have, though.
I stopped paying attention for half a second to making a stupid joke, and how do we get better?
Time.
Someone brought us here.
It is
Roma.
It's now 1500.
It is
Or what is
1500
left of
in
it
Rome.
since the Borgia came to power.
And the mausoleo.
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that?
Oh
church?
no, how will Ezio
Yes,
get out of the
the doors are
situation?
closed.
Cut forward.
should not be a
Glad I got out of that situation.
Well, I mean, he was out of the situation. He was just wounded.
Yeah.
He got out of the situation by riding his horse.
He was alone, bleeding out on the side of the road.
Nah, it's fine.
See, now we have to find a doctor.
But wait, does
New
Ezio have
outfit
insurance?
New outfit.
What kind of insurance do assassins get?
The Florentine noble attire, the armor of
It's called a hidden blade.
Altair's robes, and the Draken armor.
Armor.
What's the Draken one from?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a.
So wait.
Okay.
So it's incredibly heavy, loud, and expensive. Let's put it on.
It does not change anything about your stats. It's just your appearance.
I know, but the idea of this assassin like sneaking through Italy, wearing heavy armor everywhere he goes.
There's the aqueduct.
Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look.
Ezio looks like he's
Someone
the
who cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective
God.
in such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
Yes, is there a plague breaking out right now?
No, they're just waiting to branding.
I just love this
Roma.
mask.
Just fucking love the smell of incense all day, so.
Someone my age. Imbecile.
Ezio is sensitive about his age.
How old is he?
Late
He's
30s.
40.
40
I think
something.
I thought he was 40s here in this game.
Yeah, I think he's 40 something.
So sorry, Zara. Marketing told me that protagonists over the age of 35 don't sell. So actually, no, that's a fucking lie. There are tons of Angry Dad games.
Oh, I guess I need to do something here first.
Is Ezio an Angry Dad?
Okay, I assumed the
Not
Draken
yet.
armor was like a reference to someone else, but no. Apparently it's just fancy armor.
Okay, I was gonna throw money because the game was giving me that tutorial, but I don't have any money, so.
You should be able to just throw moths. You do the money throwing animation, and just little white moths float away.
Yeah. So, this game gets rid of the trend that the last game started in like assigning each button to an action or a part of your body. Now it's just straight up the buttons.
You no longer get the prompt to press head
No.
or foot.
Unfortunately.
I want to do foot button. I will say. Go ahead, sorry.
Assign 3 buttons to the pelvis.
Incredibly Ezio.
Articulation.
Still, the weirdest thing about the Assassin's Creed game engine is the fact that when you are tailing someone, Ezio's line of sight does not matter, but the camera does. So as long as the camera can see them, then it won't count down, even if you are behind a wall.
Because
I wonder if that means Desmond is experiencing the Animus in third person.
Well, at the end of the game, when Minerva was talking to us, she looked over Ezio's shoulder to address Desmond, like at the camera. So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that yes, he is in fact. He is playing it like a video game. Oh, I guess that's something they added too. When you blend with moving crowds, you actually walk with them automatically.
Oh.
Excuse me, let me into your crowd. Yeah. And you'll like walk at the same speed as them. Okay.
What on earth have you been drinking?
Assassin's Creed sure loves their tailing missions.
You know what they don't love? Their central game mechanic.
I mean, we can assassinate anyone we want. We just get in trouble for it.
But do we get the arm cradle?
No. That's only reserved for special people.
It's just a murder if there's no arm cradle. It's the law.
Oh, okay. Kill the guards.
Yeah, my guards. Husband.
Kill streak.
Do not drop below 1 health score.
Yeah, this game also adds optional objectives to each mission. And if you get them, you gain full synchronization.
Ooh.
Well, this is...
Bummer.
Oh, no.
Upsetting.
No, not. Who's that?
She was beautiful.
She was. Until that
She's
porco
no one that we know.
defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Mata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
Locate and kill him.
When you are ready, take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
And Ezio just taking contracts from anyone now.
He's the Good Samaritan who happens to murder people.
He'll kill anyone, but the one man he really should.
Well, we'll see if he makes that mistake twice.
This time he defeats the Pope in bumper cars and lets him live.
That'd be sweet.
The end is just the Pope is like his car is flipped off over him and he can't escape and he just walks away.
It's hard to make art with poor materials.
Yes! Yes!
Requiescat in pace.
No speech, just rip.
Go to sleep.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, it's very surprising murder for that guy. But
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not so surprising. He's got to make a lot of enemies. Ooh, look at this fancy fella.
Who sent you? I never got his name.
For all these guys' fancy helmets, they get stabbed just as easy as everyone else.
Yep.
So who did we just kill?
He was the executioner who killed the lady.
My husband was so mad about it.
Yep.
And why did he kill a lady?
He's an executioner. He's gotta execute people.
But what crime was she accused of?
This man doesn't have the weapon.
It was not explained.
Okay, I thought I was missing something, but Ezio just saw this random man crying over his dead wife and is just like, you know what I should do?
Justice.
Listen, the guy said she was innocent. And Ezio... he just doesn't trust state violence. He just basically assumes it's unjust.
Yeah.
The only violence that is just is mine.
Alright, we looted a chest. We got some money now. We're good. The archers don't have bows anymore. They have crossbows. And they're wearing these fancy little uniforms.
The advancement of time.
The lesson I've learned here is never do the "what would you do for a Klondike bar" like meme in front of Ezio.
No.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? Murder.
No, you just turn around and he's already killed like 3 people.
Doesn't say anything.
Also, there are guards who ride horses. Because you can ride the horses in the city.
Can you assassinate the horse?
You can assassinate the guard and steal his horse.
Baller.
Oh, hey, there is a blacksmith here. Somewhere. Oh, I have to see what this man is painting.
What?
Is this the same picture that they were painting in the second game?
I don't... I don't know.
I think it might be.
I don't think so, but
maybe not.
You cannot pass these prices by.
Ah, yes.
Stop.
The
Have a
Fabro.
look.
What do you have for me? Things that are much too expensive. You will notice armor in this game can be quite expensive.
Ooh. Yeah, you.
For a second there, I thought Milanese sword said Japanese sword.
You can have an axe now.
Yeah, there's a bearded axe.
Where's the heavy sheath?
As well as a couple different warhammers.
When does Ezio get his katana?
You might want to play a slightly different Assassin's Creed game.
There is also
Odyssey.
We can also carry heavy weapons. This is a two-handed sword.
I love the heavy weapons because a lot of their kills are just like drop onto shoulder.
They are pretty good.
Listen, I hope we better spend an episode being an axe murderer.
The small weapons are generally my favorite because I like blocking.
Well, spoilers. This is the other ranged weapon that we get in this game. We get a crossbow. It is really, really, really good.
Kind of absurd.
It is a ranged attack that is completely stealthy. It makes no noise, and is very deadly.
Ezio walking through a cloud, clang, 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 as all his weapons bang against each other.
Also, we pick up random items in the game that we can sell for money, like treasure items.
I just thought about it. The crossbow is just more throwing knives.
And instead of having a villa for us to put our money into, we can invest into other like shops around the city, and putting more of our money into them give us different. We earn more money from the shops that we invest in.
Oh yeah.
If we invest 1,000,000 florins, we get a shrunken head.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a whole economy to this game. It's a bit weird.
The economy system gets expanded on later games and then dropped for a little bit.
Yep. Marsilio de Agostino. This is a real bit.
So, did they ever combine it with the ships in the future games to create like a trading empire?
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
We're gonna do that real soon.
Oh hey, Machiavelli changed his clothes.
What a surprise to see you here.
I thought you had sent for me.
Everybody gets splashes of color
News of
now.
the villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I am still very much alive.
The Borgia must not
It's
discover
to me,
to
one of the
escape.
reasons we're never getting a more recent Assassin's Creed game is because they keep on throwing historical figures into everything.
Yeah.
I like this. Accompany Machiavelli through Rome, encountering dangers along the way. Full synchronization. Throw the Borgia captain into the scaffold to kill him.
Well.
Follow me.
Will do.
Take care not to draw any undue attention.
When do I ever?
Oh, well, Machiavelli's just going to take us to the blacksmith that we were just at.
Is he gonna spot us some money to buy a thing?
I'm sure he will.
Also, that mace is really conspicuous, Machiavelli.
I mean, you know,
You would be wise to
speak
purchase
softly
this
and carry a big stick.
You will not live long in Roma.
He's got enough money for it to be legal for him.
I think that was swords. Like, if you were noble, you could have a sword.
And the
And
guards
that was.
have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you.
Yeah, 'cause some guards also have guns.
Unless, of course, you're like a D&D adventure where you can just rock everywhere full plate armor and a magic flaming sword and no one cares.
Listen, like, I feel there is a level of weapon impressiveness that open carry just becomes allowed. Who's gonna fuck with you when you got a flaming magic sword?
Alright, so...
The guy with the flaming magic sword, too.
It's an arms race.
Alright, we bought the Roman Spalders, and... now this delivery.
Are you sure you want to buy this item?
I can't believe Ezio just bought some high heels.
I can.
Yeah, it's not that out of character, really.
He's headed for Milano. He needs to rock the runway.
I can't believe Ezio is secretly Bayonetta.
How could I have known
I can. Guns in his clothes, knives everywhere, or whatever. Man,
Just to see if we can get Nolan North to say, "Let's dance, boys."
I want a platinum game about the Assassin's Creed franchise where you just go nuts on people.
That would be pretty good.
The secret ending of there's a secret ending in the next Bayonetta game which reveals that Ezio's mom or Bayonetta's mom was actually killed by Ezio.
Red Scott and Pache. Mother.
Listen, if anything, I'm pretty sure the witches would be on the assassin side and the sages would be on the Templar side.
Yeah.
Give me his name.
Cesare, head of the papal army.
Cesare
What does he
Borgia.
intend to do with
Jar of
his
leeches times 1.
power? What drives the man?
I wish that wasn't a treasure item and was in fact a throwable.
But Ezio.
That'd be very good.
Cesare has
God,
set his
just
sights on all of Italia. And at this rate, he will have it. Is that
after playing a bunch of Yakuza, just imagining the heat actions you could get up to with a jar of leeches.
Excuse me for a moment, Machiavelli. I had to collect a flag.
Hey, there's Borgia flags.
Yep, flags are back.
And Gary, he's
back.
Flags are back, baby.
We gotta find the assassin Gary who's hidden all the flags.
Yep.
When we find him, we'll find all.
He says,
Yeah.
"Waha, you found me."
It's me, the assassin, Luigi.
The name change Gary to Luigi. Oh, it's the Italy thing.
So
that makes sense.
I really like the villains in this game. I like the Borgia family a lot.
Should we not travel by horse?
I do too.
Roma is quite
I like
far.
them as villains because they are horrible, horrible people.
The Borgia grow in power.
I think, like, this game and every game forward, they have, like, a central group of villains rather than, like, a bunch of people all working, doing different things and kind of towards the same goal.
Do you have some kind of
Like,
I mean,
the Borgia family, with Charles Lee and all the Kenway boys.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because otherwise you just like it helps pace things out better.
Yeah.
Because now you're killing this random guy, now you're killing this random guy, and guess what I just found?
Like they don't spend like during this set of assassination missions, we have to characterize this guy, and it usually culminates in a cutscene. And then in the future games, like you spend the whole game characterizing these people, so you really get to hate them because they blow.
So they don't do things where they just have like the villain just murder a dude in public.
There's the scaffolding.
I mean, sure it happens, but it's usually more fun than just like I've killed a man, and now evil. It's like I killed a man. Why did you kill his son to suffer?
It's like, Oh fuck! The player needs justification to hate me in about 5 seconds. So die, old man.
Bye. Yeah.
That's a good one.
So snappy.
Oh.
I forgot
moves.
I forgot, but I'm pretty sure those kills don't take ammo either.
Almost.
So,
For some reason, they're spending
he just grabbed that guy off his horse.
GameCube game that was a Bond game that was called.
You know, I expected, like, them to animate the scaffolding falling more on him.
Yeah, no, he just kind of bumped off of it and died.
You're saying something about a game?
There's I think it was maybe like a GameCube game. It was 007 GoldenEye, but not the N64 one. It was a game also called GoldenEye.
Mm-hmm.
And I do remember one thing was you could take hostages in that game. That was pretty sweet.
Well,
Shield.
You can do that in this game. Or is this one?
Just because you kill a few guards
I don't know.
does not mean the people will grant
I just there's a way to like
You are right.
grab a dude. Oh, you
to
can do it in the
send a
last game for sure. You can grab a dude and like have people stab him first.
Yeah. So instead of, I mean, there are viewpoints in the game which you have to do, but the main kind of mechanic in this one are the Borgia Towers. So each section around a Borgia Tower is marked in red. It is a restricted area. There is a captain that you have to kill, and once you do that, then you have to climb to the top of the tower and burn it.
So your map is filled out by controlling territory, which I think feels more tangible than I looked at a spot.
Yeah. It feels really satisfying to do this kind of thing.
Yo, bro, this is assassin territory.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a visceral joy in taking your enemy's towers, setting them on fire.
You just leave.
Seems this table is now available for purchase.
And this is how you unlock things to buy in the game too, because
Yep.
nobody owns it anymore.
Yeah, you have to unlock buildings. You have to buy them.
Just like how real estate works in the real world.
Renovate the stable. I can't yet because the game won't let me.
Oh,
there we
press
go.
Y to examine.
Renovate this horse stable for 0 florins.
Got it.
Enhance. And now Rome's income has increased by 48 florins. Oh. Wait up, Machiavelli.
Ezio, catch up on your horse.
Oops.
Why
I
is
harassed
that guard
people with
even
my
left?
horse, and the guard got angry at me.
At least they're trying to kill you for riding a horse.
Why don't they get mad at Machiavelli?
I think it's because I was running. I think if you're running, you will actually like knock people down. But if you're walking on a horse, then you'll just bump into them. Bumping is not illegal, but throwing on the ground is. Oh hey, here's the Pantheon.
You excel at opening wounds, Ezio. But can you also close them?
I intend
Yes.
to heal the sickness, not treat its symptoms.
So I'm sure we've all seen like the red color everywhere in this game.
Yep.
Rodrigo
It's
Borgia's
real
death would not have
huge
solved
because all the
anything.
Borgia stuff.
I am inclined to disagree.
Like the thing about the last game I really liked was like the different cities were color coded. Like you know they had orange, red, and green, and you knew where you were at by based on like the kind of filter over the whole area. This game has a lot more colors because you're in one spot, and I don't know which one I like more.
You are wrong.
I thought the color grading was kind of overdone in a couple spots in AC2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He must be from your inner circle. Go,
Like there was,
get back what he has stolen.
I think Forley, you know, Swamp Town just straight up looked like you were in the Matrix.
Yeah,
it was.
super green. catch the thief. Oh well, you got stopped by a horse, so.
Thanks.
Good RNG.
Now kill him.
I don't know if that might have been scripted to happen. Actually.
Kill him.
Because that was just a tutorial to teach you how to tackle.
That horse is not scheduled to stop him because I know for a fact because you can catch him up by the a fountain ahead.
And there it is, the Borgia Tower. Thanks, Cameron.
So what's the justification for why you have to killing the captain and destroying the tower that you buy stuff?
Well, the Borgias are shutting you out.
Yeah, basically, they shut down the businesses and been like, nah, we own this.
This is Borgia territory.
Yeah, basically.
It sucks. So when you kill the captain, all the spineless soldiers couldn't resist you.
These guys are the ones with guns. They've got the cool helmets and the skirts on.
And this guy doesn't have blood in his body anymore. Goodbye.
Cool helmet won't save you from kidney stab.
And looted. At $37.
I need to look at the guard skin. Do they have the full helms?
That guy did.
But did the guys with halberds or
I think there is another guard type. The guys that are wearing full plate armor, they definitely have full helms. And I think there might be another guard type that has them, but don't hold me.
So the guys who fight you with the swords don't, but the guys who have guns and thus presumably need to have a wide range of vision do not have the ability.
The guys with crossbows also do not have helms, but they have silly hats.
Yeah.
With feathers.
I mean, that's just style.
Oh,
you got an alum.
We got some alum. Oh. Don't mind.
And can you imagine how much it would suck living here? That if you living in your apartment, you just start on this horrible smell, and then eventually you come on the roof and find out someone's left a dead guard out there.
It gets cleaned up.
Okay, but
God, just imagine
every week
the disgusting man with the cart who follows Ezio around, scooping up corpses.
It's a very important job.
Bring out. We'll take your guards off your roofs.
Could you imagine the recruiting drive for guards in this game?
I think we talked about that in the last one.
Oh.
Did you need to do something special to this captain for full synchro?
This is not a mission, so no.
Oh, it's just
drop this man.
Okay, what kind of well with the fatality rates here, what kind of pay do you expect these guys to take in order to do this?
Come on, Captain, walk over here.
No.
You baby.
He doesn't want to.
Let's say there's a 10% chance of you getting murdered by Ezio. Do you take this job for how much money?
Probably not. With the number of guards in the city.
Ooh, this.
Nah, it's fine. Kill streaks.
Oh, I timed it wrong. This is gonna go badly.
You're getting maced. Smoke bomb.
I don't have any.
Shit.
I don't think.
Nah.
No, I got money. I have a gun.
Poison. Oh no. Oh no.
Desmond watches wow, my ancestor was a dumbass.
1, 2.
Just imagine you're I wonder what my great grandfather was up to around this particular point in time. And you just tune in and you just see him fighting 10 guys at once.
Such a badass. I will say, this combat feels a little more balanced than the other game.
Yeah.
Because you're not... counter killing is still incredibly powerful and blah, blah, blah. But, in the last game, you could just until their health was too low and you automatically, and most people wouldn't like attack you from behind,
Yeah.
and you could just counter them. This game, the enemies can do that to you if you just block the whole time.
Yeah.
So you got to balance your offense and defense, which feels way more fair. Which means I hate it, but it's a very good like combat.
Whoa!
Whoa!
The animation is not like stairs.
Why are you focusing on that guy?
Well, he is kind of horsing you pretty good.
I wish this man would stop horsing me.
I do.
It's the only thing I want.
I don't know how I knocked the first guy off his horse.
My horse. My knife. My gun.
Oh, okay.
Machiavelli is just watching this like, what the hell? How did he get into this situation?
Ooh.
This is real bad camera angles.
Yeah, I think you want to get away from horses and hallways. Ah, yes, horses and hallways, my favorite off-brand D&D.
Okay. There we go.
There you go. The horse is never dead. Sure is. Spooks.
Oh!
God, come on.
Why are there horses in these hallways?
Okay.
Ooh,
So I
put a horse in a hospital.
Okay, buddy. Okay, I'm getting bigger. I see the icon to use my gun at the same time as my my sword, but I don't know how. It is not the button that it is in future games.
Gotta shoot these horsemen.
Left bumper? I'm just guessing.
Oh, there's the captain. He's by himself too. Excellent.
You came to the. Now you're in my neighborhood.
There.
Fucking got him.
You fell right for the trap.
The old 1-2.
You rush in, you get your ass kicked a little, you run away, and when he thinks you're easy prey and chases you, bam.
It's the old rope-a-dope.
I gotta figure out how to climb this tower. Puzzle tower.
You're doing it. You got this. I don't know if that's gonna get it though.
No.
I have to go back around to the other side. Down you go. Platforming. So what's for dinner?
No, can't go that way.
I think you like had it for the right for the most part. You just gotta like go to the left.
Yeah,
to the right,
go up here. There we go.
Platforming puzzles. In my Assassin's Creed.
Come on, Ezio, you could have jumped over there.
Anything to take away from the actual assassination.
Gotta stop it.
And now that Ezio has blown the fuck out of this tower, Borges can never send guards here ever again.
Jeez.
I love how consistent they are with the doing the dive sound effect.
Yep. There's a doctor here somewhere and I need him.
See, you need some health.
Where are you, mister? I know you're here.
Ari was never really here at all.
Is he up here?
If they ever, for whatever reason, have to cancel the Assassin's Creed franchise in the future, they should totally make the last assassination of the series just a new assassin doing a leap of faith onto a dude.
Rome's income has increased a bunch every 20 minutes.
Yeah. Global economic investments.
What?
You can invest in shops that earn greater profit with your next income collection. Also,
You also earn shop quest.
Shop Quest did those
Hell.
well too.
How is this global?
Shrunken head.
Because the idea is that like Rome is trading with people outside of Rome, so the shop that you are investing in have a greater like in the bigger world economy.
Oh, and also apparently there's an online section.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, there's a bit of an online.
Hey guys, I just bought a McDonald's franchise. Check out my global investments.
I mean, listen, man. There's McDonald's in like Japan and China and stuff.
And
that's my local area.
I'm pretty sure at this point there's probably McDonald's everywhere.
I meant more of a local franchise, not like I bought McDonald's.
That's fair.
I'm gonna invest in this doctor.
See, what Dice? You're thinking too small. You buy this local franchise, you eventually make your way to the top of the company, then you sell the McDonald's to someone else, and you have all them.
I think if you own a franchise, you're not actually part of like McDonald's corporate structure. You're just, I don't know what you are, a partner? No, you're someone who's leasing the branding, I think. Or
Okay, there are about 90 countries that do not have a McDonald's.
See, that's where your opportunity lies. Get in on the ground floor.
There are only, let's see, there are only 4 countries in Africa that have a McDonald's.
Ooh, we got a terracotta pot.
How many countries in Africa have an assassin's order?
At least 2, I'd guess. I mean, Egypt's got to have one. And then I'd say Morocco.
So, the way that we collect our income in this game is banks.
I suppose it makes sense.
It gives you money like every 20 minutes or something, right?
Yeah.
If you don't come back every 20 minutes, all that extra money is just gone. They give it away.
Yep.
So it sounds like you were... Or it sounds like you were waiting outside here for 20-minute intervals.
Listen, I really wanted to have a lot of money, so I did have a timer for money.
Also, Rome is big.
It's huge.
It is quite a big city. It is the only city in this game, unfortunately.
Can we go to the Colosseum?
Yes.
Yes.
Are they holding fights in the Colosseum?
If you fight a bunch of people.
I think they're holding a play or something.
Yeah, I think so.
It's I think it's a play about Jesus.
No, I can't get
if I remember correctly. I remember it because like there's a dude with a sponge on a stick. It's really funny to me.
Alright, so for maximum edginess, they need to contrive a side quest where you need to assassinate the lead actor playing Jesus.
I do not remember if you were correct in the target, but I remember he is involved.
Just maximum edginess. Yeah, you killed Jesus in this game.
First the Pope, now Jesus, coming for you next, God.
Also, the beggar is like dynamic. He actually begs at you.
He's got an access. Take some cash.
Can I? There we go.
For a second there, I thought you were going to stab him.
I was a bit worried about that happening, but...
Can't beat the old.
There are a lot of landmarks in Rome. You'll be seeing a lot of them.
Oh, right, this is the... I remember... Okay, I was trying to remember the best armor in this game, and I do remember now. And I think it has a cool name.
Is it the secret armor? The unlockable armor? Yeah. I don't think I actually did that. I don't think I actually unlocked it when I played the first time. I was
now you gotta do it on stream.
I was kind of burned out of Assassin's Creed when I finished playing this one.
Well, I got some bad news for you.
Yeah.
Time to get brutal. I played this Assassin's Creed like 2 years after I played the second one, so I was like, let's get back into it. And I got mad hype about everything.
They are off.
Assassin's Creed. The numbers are getting really high, so we're gonna start leaving them off now.
We're gonna assassinate our games.
And we'll be broken again.
My favorite ones are the game series like that. It sounds like around like either game number 3 or either game number 4 or 5 they start leaving off the numbers. And sometimes, or my favorite is like Doom 2016, where it is straight up a sequel to the first 2 Doom games, and they're just pretending it's a reboot.
It's it's sort of also a reboot.
All right, Nicola, where are we going?
I think the new God of War game does this too, where it's just straight. It's the 4th God of War game.
No, they just need to do it like Fast and the Furious and just take more words off of the title, so it'll just be God War.
War God.
War God.
Eventually, it's just gonna be Warg.
The 6th game is just called Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
This is really exciting music for nothing.
Look at these
Oh, and there's the Colosseum.
Yeah.
When did you become so cynical?
Remember this location.
Yep. It is kind of a pain to climb the Colosseum.
The good news is that we have allies in the sea.
From what I remember.
How much longer this
Colosseum.
So they don't do anything like period and appropriate where they have it fully functional, right?
No.
No.
It is very much in ruins.
I am both impressed and disappointed.
The aqueducts are the same thing. They are also in ruins.
Who are you working for,
Fine.
Ladro? I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do.
The thieves look the same as they did in the first game.
Yeah, they still wearing that thief uniform. Whoa, Machiavelli.
Nope.
Things have you. Gotta have it. Wow.
Oops.
Wow. Oh, pushed him.
It's still, I am a wild card.
His sword still had blur on it from him moving his hands up.
Uh-oh, I gotta catch him in 1 minute. Oh, I'm good at catching these guys. Come here. I remember you from the first time.
You gotta catch him in 1 minute before he finishes transmitting the signal.
Oh,
Zara would tackle these guys for no reason.
He only had $100.
Wait, what? He just gives up?
Yeah.
Oh, his letter. Oh, man.
But yeah, here's the Colosseum.
It's, Ezio respects that ancient law. Don't shoot the messenger.
Hey,
get
out of here.
There we go. I like that you have an email notification in the Animus. Added Gmail to it.
Yep.
All right,
Desmond,
so you
we've
go
added-
down to the basement of the Coliseum and find the Pillarmen.
Desmond, we've added a Discord overlay to the Animus.
Oh man, Desmond, your notification. There's a 1. Desmond, please just check it, please.
Desmond, you can now log into the Animus through your Facebook.
Oh my God, Desmond, don't add everyone. God damn it, dude. All of your ancestors are in here. Like, please be courteous.
Colosseum is big.
It's huge.
Nope, can't climb that for some reason.
I like the Coliseum because a bunch of homeless people live in.
Yep. There's just a bunch of people hanging out here.
Desmond, turns out that Facebook has been selling off all the Animus data online.
No, we didn't. My name is Gianaro Zuckerberg. Never, ever sold your information. Trust me.
Alright.
I was hoping that there'd be like more treasure chests or something to find up here, but
Gotta get them maps, huh?
They just put fucking ads in the Animus.
That would be the best. I see. Okay, so I don't remember which game exactly it is where you start playing as like non-assassins in animuses, but that happens, and there specifically is Abstergo ads like when you turn on your Animus. which I really enjoy.
Abstergo is a weird company in future games. It
Yeah,
gets
you boot
really
up.
strange.
You boot up the Animus, and it tries to sell you Abstergo cards, in-game cash.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, it does. That's what it is. Yes, you can buy stuff in the multiplayer with your Abstergo bucks.
It's fantastic.
That's how you get rich, kids. Make up some sort of fake money and make people want to get it.
I mean, yeah.
Introducing right here on the stream, words, dollars.
Yep.
You can get them anywhere. Just ask.
I gotta say, it also was a very obnoxious feature when they started adding the recommended ancestors list to your Animus feed.
Hey, Wordsy, if I bought Wordsy dollars, could I exchange them for Dungeons & Dragons perks?
Yes.
Could I buy level 12 early?
Yes. They're very valuable.
No, it'll just be like the itchy and scratchy dollars. You go into the park and there's a bunch of signs that says, "We do not accept itchy and scratchy dollars."
And then I open a store next door that says, "We do accept it," and I get all the business. So I take real money, too.
But then why do you spend the itchy and scratchy dollars on?
Perks.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I remember this part. This is like one of the few parts of this game I actually remember. Is like this specific part. I remember the mission that you do here.
I like this area because it's just a fun playground to jump around in.
It is.
There's also a secret spot here that you can go to.
You know, jumping around on ruins with kind of auto parkour is reminding me that they added just a little bit of that to Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yep. I said like before we started that this game and other games with like the economy type thing reminded me of the Metal Gear Solid 5 like sending soldiers out missions.
I can't believe Hideo Kojima just ripped his entire career off of Assassin's Creed.
I mean, he did put the hay bale that you could dive into in Peace Walker, and the Altair outfit in 4.
Even mix the noise.
And really, and what is, the big boss games but the genetic memory of Solid Snake?
There's a mystery icon here.
Looks like a dog.
Sure does. I don't know if I can actually access this yet, though.
I hope it's not dogfighting.
No, not in this game.
Not really.
Excellent.
Luckily, you don't fight too many dogs in the Assassin's Creed franchise.
Aqua Marcia. I'm pretty sure.
Well, traditionally in dogfighting, you don't fight the dogs. The dogs fight each other.
But you're Ezio. Of course you're going to fight the dogs.
Hideo Kojima makes a Assassin's Creed game. I can't believe we're in the 15th century. There's this giant mech here that's even more advanced than Metal Gear.
Listen. Leonardo de Emmerich has some wild ideas.
Yeah, Leonardo would be related to Hal.
God.
Leonardo just becomes Hal.
Ezio, I built a weak point in its head.
A weapon to surpass Greek fire.
It has 2 catapults for arms, just tossing them at people. It auto-loads them.
You see...
It's the end of the city-state era with, this ultimate deterrent.
You see, Ezio, there is the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. So using the concept of the Trinity, I created this, my ultimate weapon.
Welcome back, Desmond.
It's not even far off from the truth.
Oh.
Hello.
Desmond's back.
Yes.
Yep. It's like you hop out of the Animus lot in this game. You talk to your friends.
Cool Pinterest board, Sean.
Yep.
Thanks, bud.
Where is the computer that I check my emails at?
Over there. Yeah.
Now I'm thinking it makes XLR for some reason.
Mailer Damon.
Kind of.
Can you just check everyone else's email? Okay, they presumably have passwords.
It's Spoiler, yes you can. You can look at other people's emails and stuff.
Weekly schedule. Okay, everybody. Anime session, everyone. Supply run Rebecca. Clean up Lucy. Day watch.
You know what would be funny?
Hmm.
He just opened up this email and all the chores were assigned to Desmond.
Got him.
Oh,
Team breakfast.
Team breakfast. That's prepared by
Desmond
Royal
avoids chores, but I guess being in the Animus all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Team meeting on Saturday. Keep that in mind.
Sunday is a break.
No,
Unless
he
Desmond's
just like
party.
opens up and Desmond's in the unless they're all having like video game parties and drink.
No, that loser Desmond, yeah, he's still in the Animus. So,
Desmond like is at the Animus and everyone's passed out. There are red cups everywhere.
how did you guys get that drunk?
There's like music playing. It's very clear there was a party here.
You still managing the teams out in the field?
No phone line. Rebecca's working on patching us into the network.
So how's it feel letting the lady do all the work?
She's no lady.
God, I hate his shirt. His shirt.
Whose shirt?
Desmond.
What was that there, Desmond? How dare making the network lady do the networking? What the f...
Why do we have to stay down here all day?
Why did... She's just so cyberpunk compared to everyone else.
Yeah. Even the gloves.
Like being in a cave during a rainstorm.
Yeah, well, knowing the Templars,
God, speaking of rainstorms, it's coming down out there.
I'm kind of jealous. I like the sound of rain.
Same.
Everything all right?
I don't like being stuck underground with them out there looking for us.
You're doing a great job. We're safe here.
But for how long?
Check out that computer
Riddick
case.
won't give up. I know it.
Pretty good. I like the pen.
Yep. There it is. I don't know what that book says. It's got writing in it, but I can't read it.
How to dupe idiots.
These are futuristic filing cabinets here.
So, have we already had the plot twist where someone betrays us in this group, or is that gonna... Is that not happened?
So, because the games don't do a great job of like informing you of who people are until slightly later, what's it called? Like at this point, the only person who's really betrayed you is a dude named Jaeger, who is an assassin, who used to be an assassin that works for Abstergo.
Huh. Can't believe Jaeger bombed just like that.
Can't believe Frank Yeager, aka Gray Fox, has betrayed us.
Son of a gun.
But seriously, that guy's name is...
There's an earpiece and a watch.
Actually, that guy's name translated is just Hunter. Of course he betrayed us. God damn it, Hunter.
God. Apparently, Portable Ops gave a really dumb justification for... Like, it's not his real... It's not like a name he was born with. It's just a nickname. But that is... From what I've heard, it's very dumb, and I don't care for it.
Hey, wow, huh. I mean, but Portal Ops wasn't really anybody's, like, favorite game, was it? Well, of course they would add the dumb things to that game, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
Was it your favorite game, Wardsy?
No.
Wait, his nickname was Frank?
Apparently he was the hunter of French people.
Yeah. I never played Portable Ops, and I don't think I would actually enjoy it. Like, I like a lot of bad games. I just...
I played a shitload of Peace Walker.
Peace Walker?
Wait, how old was Frank Yeager?
Probably not that old.
He was like a weapon boy. You know, one of those genetically engineered type of dudes.
So he was born after the Second World War, right?
Jay.
What the... Why was he killing French people?
He's the Frank Jaeger.
As a German dude.
He's a bad man.
Yep.
Right, let's see.
Zara, that's probably blasphemy.
Probably.
Like a Desmond bounce.
He's pretty good. Except I think his shoes are clipping into each other.
So like this whole this Rigatoni area, I really like it a lot because I so geeked about playing like not an ancestor.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
They don't let you explore this area, but there's like stuff you can find for decorations.
Yeah, I found the Medici cape.
Do they ever abandon the Animus as a framing device?
Nope.
Nope. Because if they did,
I've heard that like Origins and Odyssey, like it's very minimal. Like it's at the beginning and the end.
That is
Yeah.
likely. I haven't played those ones, so I would suspect that they are very bare bones.
I think because of story things that are going to happen, like that is a necessity.
You know, considering how bad shit history is in these those games, I wouldn't be surprised if Spirgo had said, "Yeah, it's a video game. There's no genetic memory going on here." Was that?
And with that,
yeah.
But yes, I think I am going to call the stream here.
All right.
We have done a decent amount. I believe there's. We're partway through the second sequence, and I think there's 9 sequences in this game.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's quite as long as Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys next time when we see our Assassin's Creed 4.
Who knows who will be in the commentary booth then?
I'll never go away.
A whole revolving door.
We'll have Cyberzar by then.
Yep.
Far.
Spoilers. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me in this assassin adventure.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.